Welcome everyone. It's Wednesday and we have a bonus live. Our Wellness Wednesday series has concluded for the fall. I will have a spring series that will be launching in the spring, so stay tuned for that. But I hope that everyone takes some time of gratitude and relaxation as the busy holiday season is approaching. So I'm going to probably hop in over the next few months with a few bonus lives here and there that are going to be based on different topics. And to start us off, I'm really going to start with a collection that I'm so excited to get my hands on. It should be arriving within the week. And it's the Ancient Oils collection that was released from dōTERRA for our holiday release. So it was available as of November 2nd. So if you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, definitely snatch it up. If you use your loyalty rewards order, you get a bunch of extra points back and your shipping points back. So you're able to get more free products later on. So let's dive into the Ancient Oil collection and why it is so beautiful. So I want to start with the first oil that you're probably familiar with. I've talked a lot about it on this page over the last few years. And the first one is frankincense. So all of the items in this collection of ancient oils are 5 milliliter bottles. So you can see it's this size versus the traditional 15 milliliter bottle. So you can see the difference. They're small, 5 milliliter bottles, but every single one of these are ancient and they're just really, really precious. All of them are referred to historically in many cultures, and all of them have been mentioned in the Bible, if not once, many times. So we'll dive into several of them, starting with frankincense. Now, frankincense has had a history of very unethical sourcing, and many times frankincense farmers would work with these middlemen who they actually call coyotes, because they act like coyotes. They cut down the quality, they sell them for much less than they're worth, and the farmers do not get paid a fair value. And so that is one of the things that's beautiful about dōTERRA. We work directly with those farmers, and we actually have 4 different unique species that are all sourced from Somaliland, Oman, or Ethiopia. Excuse my cat. Every time I'm live and she's not shut out of here, she comes up in my face. So that's what makes dōTERRA's completely unique than any other frankincense that you find out there. We have 4 different species, and all of those work together for really increased benefits because of the chemistry that's created. So why use frankincense? Frankincense is very calming. It's relaxing. It's amazing for skin, your skin support. It's amazing for mental clarity and cognition. How I like to use it is literally I turn the bottle upside down on my thumb and I put in the roof of my mouth, or I'll just drop a drop or 2 in my mouth every single day. So it really just supports your immune system, but also for that mental clarity and mental support. Another fun fact about frankincense is that there is a 2,000-mile trade route that has been ongoing since 500 BC. So it's amazing how long frankincense has been used and how it's been used. I mean, it was the gift of the resin was a gift for baby Jesus. It's been a symbol of royal birth since then. It's prized by many people, and kings, and historically back from Egyptians, Persians, Syrians, all of that. And so it's just amazing how beautiful frankincense is, and the links that we go to get the quality sourcing that we have. One thing too that's amazing is that there's a new state-of-the-art hospital that is going to be up very soon in Somaliland, which over there they haven't had the modern amenities and things that we take for granted. They haven't had them. And so I love that dōTERRA also is in the back end really supporting those growers and farmers with things that support their livelihood. So that is the first oil that we're talking about. Up next, we have myrrh. Now, myrrh will be in a 5 milliliter bottle, but myrrh is very, very, and actually my cap is stuck right now. It's a very thick oil. So a lot of times I clean my my cap with lemon oil before I put it back on, or I need to change this out to a dropper cap because it makes it much easier so you don't get the leakage around the edge of your bottle. But it's a very thick oil, and the benefits of myrrh is amazing for throat issues. You can just put topically, or you can make your own tea with honey and myrrh. It's great for all female issues. If you have questions on that, just think every female issue you can use myrrh for. Myrrh for. Great for your hair. It's great for skin. It has amazing restorative and regenerative properties. Again, it's also, one of those essential oils that's in the Middle Eastern region, and it's really thrives in the harsh conditions like frankincense does. And so, that really shows this resiliency of the essential oils. You can see how resilient and how they withstand in that harsh environment. They're just amazing oils for our cells, for our bodies as well. It's also something that has been referenced in the Bible many times. It's part of the Holy Tabernacle blend, which along with another oil that is in this collection. And it's also a symbol of mortality, and the resin was given to baby Jesus as well in the Bible. So those are two oils that you can get through dōTERRA other times. A lot of times, frankincense and myrrh are ones that I use regularly. I have a skin cream that I mix my myrrh with. It's great for any skin issues or concerns that you might have as well. So these next four are brand new oils. I personally have not smelled them yet, but I'm very eager to have my hands on them. Galbanum is primarily in Iran, but we cannot export from there. And so at this moment, and so we were able to get our hands on it from elsewhere, which is awesome. It's very bitter. And when you smell it, Emily Wright describes it as being a very ancient smell, a very ancient oil aroma. It's also in the Holy Tabernacle blend, like myrrh was mentioned. And it's recommended it's mentioned in the Bible many times. And ancient people also revered it as a mystical healing oil. It's used as a fixative in the Chanel number 19, which I thought was very interesting. And even Hippocrates mentions it as healing. So why use this galbanum? It's also great for mental clarity and discomfort. So I look forward to diffusing it, applying it topically for myself as well. The fourth oil is hyssop. It's mentioned 10 times in the Old Testament and 2 times in the New Testament. So it's actually one of the oils that we're talking about today that is mentioned the most in the Bible. And it's mentioned as part of a Passover, the crucifixion, and even ceremonial purposes many times throughout. There is no concern of toxicity with dōTERRAs. The constituent that is toxic is not in our essential oils. So that's something to keep in mind, because if you Google hyssop, that might come up as an alert. But with that in mind, it's not used for pregnant women, and it's not mentioned if you have any sort of epilepsy concerns. So it's a protectant, it's a purgative, it's purification, and it's also great for open airways and clear breathing. And those are some top reasons to use hyssop. We source ours from Egypt, and so it's also from the ancient lands as well. I cannot wait for this one, especially with the sign of the times right now. I think it's going to be great for diffusing. Okay, next we have common myrtle. It's one of the oils that are referenced for a Feast of the Tabernacles in the Bible, and it's one of 4 oils used in the Jewish festival of the Feast of the Tabernacles. It's also an oil of purification, and so cleaning your environment, cleaning the air, purifying even skin, so topical and aromatic use as well. And one thing that's cool about this is it is a symbol of love, honor, happiness, and generosity, and something that we definitely need more of right now. And so I know that diffusing this and mixing it with other blends is going to really bring some emotional benefits as well. Last but not least, we have cistus. This is known as the Rose of Sharon, or labdanum. I can't say that word very well. And it's also been found in prehistoric caves. It's used by Egyptians as incense or perfumes in religious ceremonies. And so this is a floral aroma. It's very strong, and it's one that's very well blended. It smells very well blended with other essential oils. It's similar to frankincense with properties, but it doesn't smell like frankincense. You're going to have that floral aroma. Why you use it is for quieting your mind. So if your mind is all over the place, just thinking of, negative thoughts or worry, this is great for supporting that, minimizing that, quieting your mind, and also great for meditation. It is something that goes a long way. And so it's great to balance with other essential oils. So I look forward to kind of making some new blends and adding it to other oils that are really good for calming and balancing and quieting the mind. I can see this as just being a really nice blend or mix. Use it with something else in the evenings, even maybe some like vetiver or cedar wood in the evenings to help calm and quiet the mind before bed. A lot of times that's when I find myself, my mind just running. And I think the cistus will be a nice combination for, the evening quieting of the mind. So thanks everyone for joining me on this Wednesday bonus live. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your week. And please reach out if you have any questions. You can message me or you can comment on this video and I will get back with you. You can also always email me at zenwithoils@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone. Have a good afternoon.